Hello everyone, welcome to Supergrad. And today here with us we have Ayushi Kesharwani who has scored fabulous 99.76 percentile in CAT and now she has finally converted IIM Bangalore. So Ayushi, over to you. How are you feeling right away and what did happen exactly when you saw the mail, when you get to know ki the result has come out?
Right now I'm feeling very excited. It's a mix of emotions that I'm going through, but mostly I'm happy and a little bit nervous that I'll have to go through that college life once again. But yeah, I'm very happy. And when I checked the result, I could not believe that I did convert it ultimately. I was, and I had been anticipating since many days that what will be the result, but ultimately when it came positive, I was really happy.
I want to know ki where you were exactly. Means you were sitting, standing, or what happened? What were the feelings? Did you get goosebumps?
I did like when I got so basically it was not like other ants that you get a rejection mail. So it was straight away congratulations. So I saw the notification and I was like on cloud nine. I was very happy.
And you were in office at that time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
फिर उसके
I
बाद
checked it.
हाँ हाँ
I checked it a little later. Then I called my parents, friends, and told everyone that I got in. They were also very happy.
ओके एंड इट वाज लाइक कि फिर तो मन नहीं लग रहा होगा ऑफिस में यू वांटेड अ पीस कि कहीं जाके आई शुड इन्फॉर्म द कंसर्न पीपल एंड आई शुड जस्ट सिंक इन द रिजल्ट राइट
Yeah, so actually, I'd been anticipating the whole day ki when will I go home and call my parents and talk to them in depth about what happened. I called multiple friends. Like even in office, I was talking with friends constantly, texting them and telling them what happened.
Okay. And Ayushi, I would like you to tell us about yourself, not a part of the interview, just a brief that what you were doing and how did you decide to get CAT so that it brings motivation to the aspirants who are aspiring to be managers in future.
For the past 3.5 years, I have been working at Citibank as a data science analyst. And I really used to enjoy my work. I like coding. So I was very comfortable in my job, but I realized that there has to be some way forward. And I saw my friends who gave CAT, who scored really good marks and started pursuing MBA from top colleges. That really motivated me and helped me understand that there are multiple avenues that we can pursue after, like, apart from this, what I had been doing. So I started preparing for CAT around July. And so since I'd been working full time, it was very difficult to take out time. But I used to make sure that I wake up early around 7 a.m. and then study till 10:30 and then start my work.
And you also did graduation in physics, right? And then you
Yeah.
joined Citibank, and which was a major concerning thing when it comes to interviews. So much diversified background, and then you had an experience. So how was the D-Day? How was the interview? Means on what lines did they take you through, and what happened actually? कि वहां पे आपको थोड़ा तो लग गया होगा कि it is in positive direction.
Yes, so actually they discussed every aspect of my profile. Since IIM Bangalore has a SOP, so my SOP was already covering my internships and my background in engineering physics. And they were also very curious to understand, like, how did you transition from such a non-conventional branch into a coding job, which is majorly coding. So I think knowing my profile well really helped me. I had gone through my SOP multiple times before the actual interview, and it was on similar lines. So what made me feel that I am going to make it was there was one question that they had asked that whatever you are doing right now, in future it can be easily replaced by AI. So I think I answered that question pretty well, and it was a 2 or 3 minute discussion on that answer itself. So that really made me feel that they are interested in my profile and they liked my answer.
Okay, Ayushi. And how was your journey when you were preparing for CAT? So, on what sources or what type of things did you do? Since you have told me about the time management, but specific subject-wise, how you distributed the time and how did you manage while working in such a great institution where obviously the responsibilities are to be catered on priority basis.
Yeah, so actually, I did not used to have a lot of time. It was majorly 3 or 4 hours,
Hmm.
and I used to divide it. Like every day, I used to make it a point that I will read 2 articles for VARC, no matter what, and it should be from different sources and on varied topics. So for Mondays, I would read on psychology or like it was diversified on a weekly basis. And every day I used to solve around 5 or 6 questions from quants and 3 sets from DILR. So that's how I used to divide my time. And some days when I had a lot of work, I could not study anything. I would just read. But then also I used to make it a point that at least I'll read 2 articles so that I stay in sync and have a reading habit.
Okay. And what was that pinching section out of the three? जो बहुत दुख दर्द
Uh,
देता है.
For me, it used to be DILR because I used to spend a lot of time sometimes on a set and then get nowhere. But I used to take it on my ego ki solve kaise नहीं and I would end up giving a lot more time than it actually needed. So I had learned to let it go, and that really helped me on the D-Day.
Okay, okay. And what about the mocks? Means how many mocks on an average? Or I would not ask the total number, but in a monthly basis or when CAT approached in November, how many mocks have you appeared? And does mocks play a crucial role?
Yeah, mocks do play a very important role. Initially, when I started in July, I gave around 1 month for revision, like revising all the concepts. I started taking mocks in August. And initially, I used to take mocks, only 1 mock every week. But I realized that it is not enough because I was not able to practice. And timed practice is very important for CAT. So later, late in the later stages of my preparation, I started giving 2 mocks weekly and towards the end, 3 mocks per week. And in
And
total, I think I gave around 20 to 25 mocks.
okay, so 20 to 25 mocks are sufficient. And what about analysis? How did you do analyze the mocks? Because मैं तो strategy बताता हूँ, but I would like to correct myself if I get something new here over here.
So analysis was the biggest thing that helped me improve my score. Initially, I was not scoring that good in my mocks. My score was around 95, and I wanted to take a leap because I knew if abhi 95 aa raha hai, तो later on it might decrease. So what I did was initially when I realized कि VARC में I was not able to score well, my accuracy was not good. So I would redo the entire question paper again. Like let's say in the morning I would start around 8 a.m. and mock will finish by 10. Then from 12 to 3 I would analyze it every section and solve every question. So that's how I used to do it.
So what I say here, I get an endorsement from a IMB converted student that redoing the things, repetition of things is much important. Rather than you jump on to the next thing, you will we know nowhere. That is what is correct. I just want to get a note from you. Yes,
Yeah, it is.
it is. And how was your journey with Supergrads? Means you enrolled with us and then you we continued on a journey of interviews. So how was it and what you liked, what you disliked?
I did not dislike anything, honestly. But I really like the fact that for every IIM, I had 2 interviews, and both the interviews were taken by different interviewers. So it was completely different, and they tried to explore every aspect of my profile. Like in Calcutta interview, I remember you only had taken my interview, and it was a hour-long interview. So in that interview, you prepared me that the interview can also last long. It necessarily does not have to be only 30 minutes long. And then you ask multiple integration questions and maths related questions. So I knew that the interviews can vary a lot. So that was really helpful. And one more thing I really liked with every interview, they would give a very like very diverse feedback, and they would not only discuss the negatives, they would also point out the positives. So I knew what I was doing right, and they also suggested how to work on the parts that I was not very good at.
Mhm. So you really like the experience, right? Means don't be
Yeah, I did.
diplomatic. If you disliked anything or you want us to improve on something, so you can suggest us. I'm ready to accept that.
No, no, but I genuinely had a, like, I'm not just saying it because we are in an interview, but I genuinely felt that uh, the articles that were being posted on the group, and they were also very helpful. Like, since I was working, I did not really have the time to go through important news every day. So it was a place where I could just read the important stuff and research on that later, build on that later. So I really liked the experience.
And the SOPs and everything, was it on place?
Yeah, yeah. It was very helpful because since, I mean, as I already said, I did not used to have a lot of time. So I used to just do the basic writing stuff. And after the feedback, I would improve a lot. So my answers were polished a lot with your help.
Okay, thank you. And any piece of advice to CAT 2025 aspirants?
I think it's better to take as many mocks as possible, and every day you should study. You should give time to every subject. Nothing is less important than the other. Everything matters. So just keep practicing and take a lot of mocks.
Okay, and those who are working candidates, those who are working professionals, they might get anxious, they might get depressed, and they might get overwhelmed with a lot of things to study. So, how to balance both the things? How to keep that mental peace in place?
So I had taken multiple mocks from different institutes, and it used to stress me out so much that I have so much left to do, but I'm still attempting my fourth mock or fifth mock. But then I decided that it is important to let go of things also. You cannot complete everything. So it should be quality over quantity, and you need to understand how to balance that. So that is something that will really be helpful in the long run.
Okay, thank you, Ayushi. That was a insightful, what I should say, interaction with you. And stay in touch and keep motivating and guiding our students because the way you got the motivation, the panelists from different uh, colleges, the alumni, the working professionals who are already passed from the institutes. So you are part of that league now, and you have to help our students next year, guide them, motivate them. So thanks a lot in advance. So be there for them. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll just repay what you guys have already helped me a lot with. So definitely I'll be always be available.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Ayushi, and congratulations once again. And continue the saga, continue the safari. And one last piece of advice from my side that this is not the ultimate safari. Now you are boarding on to a different organization
Good.
or an institute, and that is the beginning. So, would like to interview you once you convert the placements and go beyond much way ahead of the current profile, current uh, company, and the current, what I should say, the skill set that you have. Thanks a lot, Aishi, for your time. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Have a nice day.